anybody.
And this is the stuff I watch. That's why I was like, I got to get Brad on here.
Yeah, then the four key areas that you want to focus on is number one, your health, because without your health, you'll give up your money. Trust me. So you want to focus on your health every morning. Now, if that's just getting your blood pumping and doing some squats, well, I can't afford a gym membership. How about bend down? Okay, do a damn push-up. Quit making expenses. Quit making excuses.
Oh shit!
Lying to yourself, dude. This is a problem. This is what I people subconsciously don't like themselves. That's why they give themselves resistance to do the easiest goddamn thing. Excuse me. Yeah. But at the end of the day, man, there's no excuse. It's a choice. When it boils down to it, the choices you make determine the road you'll take. So when you wake up in the morning, first thing you need is that perspective. Once the perspective's in the right place, now what you want to do is you want to focus on your health. What's that mean? Dude, get your blood pumping, eat something right, okay? Eat one damn good meal and get your blood pumping. No matter how you have to do it, you don't need all this equipment. You don't need a trainer. Get your blood pumping. Then step two, relationships is the new economy, dude. Every big deal I've made, traces back to someone I. The more hands you shake, the more money.
100%.
Guaranteed. So relationships, what do? Every morning, pick 5 relationships that you want to improve, send them a text, an email, or whatever, and just tell them you love them, you miss them, you appreciate them, whatever, positive. And you watch that relationship develop, because what we focus on grows and what we ignore dies. So if you want these relationships to grow, pick 5 a day and just send them a little love, right? Now that's relationships, and they will pay off tenfold, okay? Now the third area that you want to focus on is your freaking money. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Very important, folks. Anyone that says money doesn't buy happiness just doesn't know where to shop. I'm telling you right now, if you had a relative that was dying of something and there was some crazy cure for $1 million and you have the money to get that cure, the money bought that cure, which is the happiness. Money can buy happiness. It may not, sustain happiness, and it doesn't mean you'll be happy because you have it. But trust me, folks, we have to unlearn the fact that money's not important. Money is very important. So I want you to focus on it every single morning by simply doing this. Write down 5 things every morning that drives revenue that you need to do before you go to bed. What do I need to do today to drive revenue? Because most people don't focus on it. And guess what? If you're not focused on it, it doesn't happen. Yeah. We go to work with every day, it's like, dude, wake up and pay attention. Okay. Then the fourth one,
I freaking love it.
The fourth one is just read a book, a self-help nonfiction book, 10, 15 minutes every single morning. Crack open a book and just start reading. Why? Because it's going to give you new information. New information causes new beliefs. New beliefs causes new actions. New actions causes new results. If you're not happy what you're getting, change what you're doing. Folks, it's not rocket science, man. I dropped out of high school in the 11th grade because my dad kicked me out of the house for not mowing the lawn. Most people would say, oh, poor kid. Dude, I was elated. No more parents. I could do what I wanted. So I made some great choices, quit school, ran off to Hollywood to be a movie star, ended up broke, sleeping homeless on the beach. Most people say, what did you feel like when you hit rock bottom? Sleeping on the beach isn't rock bottom, people. It's a beach, number one. Number two, it was a choice, man. I could have went home. I didn't want to. It's choices. If you just make good choices, your life will improve. Most people don't understand. The choices you make determine the road you take. When you wake up, do I go work out? I'm going to rationalize. I'm going to justify. I'm going to freaking basically come up with all the reasons why I shouldn't.
Yeah.
And they'll sound good too. Yes, you should work out. Why? Because the second your health is gone, man, you're going to wish you could work out. Don't let things happen before you wake up. Wake up yourself right now. And if you're not woke up and you're not willing to, it's the first reason. You don't like yourself. You don't trust yourself. And ultimately, whatever reason, your mom, your dad, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, somebody convinced you that you're a piece of shit and you're not worth anything, that is a lie. We are all individuals and we all deserve as much as anybody else. Jeff Bezos doesn't deserve more than you. He just believed more than you. You understand? It's like,
dude, I love it.
everybody deserves something. So how do we get something? First thing you got to do is build the relationship with yourself. I believe that's the number one thing I can help people with, because there's too many people walking around with either an ego, like they think they deserve everything, but that's not really what they think. That's what their ego's telling them, because deep down, they're a scared little bitch that has been beat down, and the ego was developed to protect that little fella or little girl. Someone doesn't, in other words, the real them is scared. The real them is hurt. The real them is not in belief. And the reason why is because years have went by. Have you ever procrastinated? I'm going to start working out on Monday, and then Monday you don't. Dude, to yourself, that's a lie. You just let yourself down. Now, what if you had a friend that continually let you down, continually cheated on you, continually harmed you? Eventually you'd be like, go away. But you can't when it's you. So we protect ourselves with an ego. So there's people walking around thinking they deserve everything, but they really hate themselves. There's people that know they hate themselves, but they don't know why. That's why. So how do you fix it? Forgive yourself. Commit to do what you say you're going to do. Rack up the wins every single day. The haters and the negative shit talkers will pop out of everywhere. You'll be surprised who they are. And then just block them. You don't have to accept what they're saying anymore. Why? Because it's bullshit. And then guess what happens? After 60, 90 days, you start to feel a little better. And then you get momentum, and you can't buy momentum. You have to earn it. And I'm telling you, when you start hitting that momentum, don't stop. Have you ever went to the gym? After about 2-3 weeks, you start to crave the gym.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
Miserable. That's that momentum. When you get that momentum in life, Jeff, and you can't be stopped. I mean, we're doing